All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. Time to show you the Tank 3S. There are so many tanks from 8849. It's ridiculous. Like, these phones are all just, this is nuts. So this one, as you can see here, has 15,600 milliamp hour battery, 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. Like some of the others, it's a 6.79 inch display. You've got an octa-core processor, you got a 50 megapixel autofocus, 50 megapixel front facing, 64 megapixel night vision, like 8 megapixel telephoto. Wow, there's a lot in this one. Let's get it out of this wrapper here. Interesting that they are releasing phones that are just kind of close. The battery sizes are different on a lot of them. A lot of them are going up to the 23,000 milliamp version, but this one shows that it has a 15,000 milliamp hour battery inside. And it looks like it has the bigger one, though. This is a bigger phone. So I'm kind of surprised that it shows that it has the smaller battery. But that's what the packaging says. But man, for this to have a 15,000 milliamp hour battery inside, it sure is big. So, like the thickness in comparison to some of the other ones. Maybe I'll grab my tank. In the other video, like I totally bombed this. My bad, guys. I was like, it has a 99 watt, no, it's 66. Okay. I enjoyed the way you guys clowned me on that one. For those that caught that, I appreciate it. I can laugh at myself. Screen protector on board and all the user manual and everything like it normally has. 66 watt turbo charger. I mean, I can laugh at myself, man. I was super hyped and I had the charger upside down, but no worries. But yeah, I want to double check that battery because it says 15,000 on the 15,000 on the box, and it's about the size. Well, look at this. This has a projector. Whoa. I was not expecting that. Whoa. Okay. Okay, guys, this is getting a little confusing. It's getting a little confusing. It really is. I'm gonna grab the Tank Pro 3 real fast. I just want to see the size of this because, I mean, come on. Okay, yeah, it does have a 15. It's a little bit thicker. As you can see here, I don't know how well you can tell that, but the Tank 3 Pro is a little bit thicker, just a tad bit thicker. And it has it. And you know what I need to grab? I need to get my tank. I'm going to grab it real quick. One second. I'm going to grab this real quick because I want to do this size comparison in this real quick, man. That Tank 3 Pro is definitely a little bit bigger. Okay, here's the Tank 2. And it's thicker than the Tank 2. That is so strange. This shows 15,600 milliamps and the Tank 2 is 15,500. So why is this one so much thicker? You definitely can see a difference in the camera bump. The camera bump is raised up on this one because the camera module is different, but this is so strange that this only has 100 milliamps more. Oh, I know what it is. It's because of the location. They have to with the ventilation. That's what it is. So if this is the 3S, I need to be looking at the 3. And that is a strange choice for them because this is the Tank 3 and it has the projector. But what they're doing is they're upgrading everything to the newer projector on this model right here. This is the 3S. This is the 3. They're upgrading everything with the ventilation and stuff like that. So this has a 23,000 milliamp hour battery inside of here. 20,000, like 800, I think. But it is definitely about the same size, almost. It's just a hair thicker because it's the same size as the Tank 3 Pro and the Tank 2 Pro. But for some reason, this one has a smaller battery, but I know it's got to be because of the ventilation that's needed. So that's why it's thick like that. But this is the Tank 3, and as you can see from the Tank 3 to the 3S, you now get all the luxuries of the Tank 2 and 2 Pro, and you know, the ones that typically those have the more camera setup here, or excuse me, lighting setup. But this has that texturized rubber area, and again, the Tank 3 has the carbon fiber look on it. So this is an interesting choice that they've switched to the same style as the other generations. There's going to be a lot of people that's probably a little upset. This one, it's thinner in the hand. It's still big, but it's thinner in the hand. But it has the newer design, folks. And that's what we're looking at here, the 3S. You don't get the 108 megapixel camera. You get the 50 megapixel shooters. Not that it's going to make a difference, because most people buying this phone probably are interested in the projector. And look at that. You got the upgraded design with the ventilation. You've got the new projector. You've got the ventilation on this side. You got your power button here. You've got the newer design in somewhat of a smaller frame. You've got your tray right here, which you got your SIM tray, where you get 2 SIM cards and an SD card, which is very, very nice. And it does have the IP rating and everything, man. So this is different, that they're moving everything, and this is a sign of what's to come. They're moving everything to this newer design right here. And I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. Let me just put in my Wi-Fi real quick. All right, I went on and put my Wi-Fi in, and then I just went to the actual home screen here. But as you can see here, folks, this is the latest software and offerings that they're going to offer you with this particular new body style, because you see you have the ventilation on this side here and up here, and then you also have the adjustment of the projector here. What I would like to see is this in a smaller frame. That would actually be really, really nice. So you can do the size of the icons and things like that. So those are your home settings. I was definitely looking in there for, you know what, I was looking there for the 5x4. But let's go here. Real quick, I'm going to go ahead and turn it to the dark theme, make it a little bit easier on your eyes. This is pretty speedy though overall for what it's offering here. So let's go to wallpapers. You got your themed. Yeah, it's all the same there. I was really hoping that I could switch it to the 5x4 or 6x4, you know, with all this real estate. But while we're in the settings here, you can see my device, network and everything. You got your hotspot, your VPN, data saving. And here, you got your NFC, because it should have, there it is, there's NFC right there. It does have NFC. I mean, these phones are loaded up very well, and they have a projector. So you've got Bluetooth, NFC, you got your cast, everything is there. Recent apps, here's your projector. You can actually get to the projector, obviously. And this also now has the upgraded menu as well from the other generations that it didn't have. So that's pretty good. You got your intelligent assistant here. Status bar can be pulled down, lock screen, ringtone, volume increase, fingerprint. Obviously, you got your fingerprint here in the power button. You got your memory expansion. You can do up to 12 gigs on here. I don't understand their logic and how they're putting these phones together and who gets the RAM expansion of 12 or 8. But remember, the new version that I just reviewed for you, it only goes up to 8 extension. This goes up to 12. But kind of strange, but you know, hey, I don't know their logic behind that, but I'm pretty sure there has to be. Obviously, your notifications and everything. This is really good. That and I think with this being a little bit thinner, you know, you end up getting something that you can handle a little bit better. This still is a 15,000 plus milliamp hour battery, folks. So it's not you're gonna be doing curls, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's go ahead and turn that off, man. I don't like to have the battery on the inside there. Overall though, I mean, this is a tank. This is a tank, literally, this is a tank. Interesting that, you know, because I didn't know the 3S was going to have the projector and everything. But what we're going to do is we're going to go down to software, and we're going to check out, we're going to go to About Phone, and we're going to see, actually, System. We're going to see, oh, it's running Android 13 as well. See, that's another thing. The latest version is running Android 14. So I really don't know where this one kind of fits in, you know, as far as like the reasoning behind this one. But it is nice. It's just like every other tank that you've you've seen me review pretty, well, not every other tank, but this one is different. They took away some things. They changed some of the cameras features on there. Kind of strange, but they did gave this one 50 megapixel shooters. And you're gonna have that same deal when you have the what's offered here. You've got Pro, Super Res, Infrared, QR. You've got them all here. And I'm sure the video goes up to 1440p. See here. Oh, this one shoots 4K. Excuse me. Okay, this one shoots 4K. My bad. Some of the other phones only go to 1440p, which is kind of strange, but this one does 4K. You've got a 1x and a 3.4 times zoom, and on this one right here. So that's kind of strange that it has that kind of zoom. Let me grab something to take a quick photo of here. Fast shutter, got to give it up. Yeah, this is nice. Let's get another photo here. Fast shutter. And the quality, wow. These phones, man, have gotten really good. Let me see if I can get it right this time. Auto rotate. There it is. First try. Found it on the first try. These phones are getting really good, man. This is a good camera. The color representation is spot on. I like it, man. I like it. It's good. It's really good. The camera shoots 4K. Strangely enough, it just has Tank 3 on the thing here, but it is listed as the Tank 3S. And let me grab the Tank 3 again. Yeah, the Tank 3 is much bigger in size. It doesn't have the newer projector style. It has the lower quality projector, more than likely, because this new projector that they've been putting on here, folks, has been really good. And I really can appreciate what they're doing here. So Tank 3S and Tank 3. So I'm sure it's got to be a little frustrating to people who just bought this one. Now they have a S version that's a little bit thinner in the hand, smaller battery. But still the footprint isn't any different, and you have the newer layout. You can now, with the projector, you've got better cooling on these newer ones that they've designed. So this is actually really sweet. And these projectors, I gave you a demo of the projectors recently. These projectors are very good. I mean, you wouldn't believe how clear these are. You can actually have a party with one of these phones and people wouldn't even know it was a phone. Just pick one of the ones with the bigger well, they all have a big battery. I don't think you'll have a problem with these running out of battery on you, but I mean, these newer projectors on here, man, are really, really nice. They have done a number on here, man. Again, Tank 3 owners, the Tank 3S gives you upgraded lighting. The cameras are still good, even though these are 50 megapixel shooters. You get that newer design on the body. It's a little bit thinner. And most importantly, you get the new projector. That has got to be one of the things that should excite you to have the newer projector. I didn't know what the Tank 3S was going to entail, but I'm super excited to report that it is definitely an upgrade from the Tank 3. So it's like they're getting away from this older projector style and giving you this newer one with all the ventilation and better quality video when you do use the projector. So again, the Tank 3 looks like it's on that older design where they're moving everything around. So to make it, they're making these newer versions in line with their newer design, and I really can appreciate that. So I hope you guys enjoyed a first look at this Tank 3S. This is definitely really nice in comparison. Having a 23,000 milliamp hour battery in a phone, almost 24 basically, 23,800 milliamps is a lot to carry around. If you don't go to the gym, you'll be in the gym that day, basically carrying your phone around. And it's just what it is. But with this one having a 15,000 600 milliamp hour battery inside, you can tell the difference between 23,800. You can tell the difference. It's just simply put, that's just what it is. So this is a major upgrade from the 3. And I said initially, I just don't understand why they're doing all these different, but it seems like they're just moving away from the older design. That's what they're doing. They're moving away from the older design. And let's see what wallpapers they have on here. Okay, so they even have some more wallpapers on here. That is nice. Because some of the other ones that I review, oh, look, that is a crystal clear screen. I don't know how well it comes across on video, but it is very clear. Oh, that's it. That's the photo I'm going to use for it. Well, I can't say that. Look at all these different. They have all the older ones on here too, and they have some new ones. Yeah, these are all the older ones. But they actually gave this phone all of the older wallpapers, and I found that to be strange because some of the newer phones only have one wallpaper. So this is hot, man. I mean, this is really nice. They have done a number on all of us by producing some really nice phones, but they're bringing them out really fast. So what that means is if you buy one, just try to get a good deal on it because you might want to sell it later and move up to whatever's next. Yeah, this is pretty fire. No pun intended. I didn't even. It's crazy. The Tank 3S, man, from 8849, basically Unihertz. This is hot, man. Again, no pun intended. I'll see you guys in the next video. I will follow up again. This is very nice.